Welcome to this Cameo DocGen tutorial. Today we're showing two different options to export your Cameo model. Here's our Cameo model index showing the major packages. Let's open up our DocGen report diagram. Here's what the overall structure looks like. We're going to export everything in our model and send it out to the team. Over in blue, we have our top level report. One level down in gray are all of our report sections and paragraphs. Right-click on each block to define the section ID. You can increase or decrease each branch for the order you want. Next, let's write some text. Double-click on the block and go to Inner Elements. Hello world. These purple blocks are all of the packages or specific diagrams you want to show in your report. Lastly, in yellow are all of our viewpoints, which define things like what a paragraph is. Let's go back to our top level report, right-click and generate our DocGen report. We'll navigate to our desktop and type in a report name. Give it a couple minutes to export. Now let's go to our desktop and open the XML file. We're using the software Oxygen to read the XML file. And here's our final report. We're using the template developed by NASA GPL. You can see our Chapter 1 product summary statement and hello world. And Chapter 2, Cameo model overview. And Chapter 3, stakeholders, and so on. Let's save this as a PDF so we can easily send this off to everyone. Let's navigate to our desktop. And here's what our final PDF report looks like. Hello world. Let's quickly scroll through all 147 pages. Here's a good example that shows the future of MBSE. No product should have a requirement that the system architecture needs to fit on 8.5 by 11-inch paper. So there you have it, how to export a PDF report from Cameo. Now let's look at a better option, how to export an interactive HTML report. Let's go back to our Cameo file, then Tools, and open up Report Wizard. Under Default Templates is my favorite report, the Web Publisher 2.0. Let's click Next, Built-in Template, and let's export our entire model. Give this a couple minutes to export. Now let's go to our desktop and open up our report. Anyone can open this in any browser, so it's really easy to communicate the content. We can open up our model index just like in Cameo. We have our stakeholders and use cases, our technical requirements, and our test matrix. Let's dive into one test in particular. We can click on it. We see all of our data recorded, precondition, priority, success criteria, test data, and testing status. It appears in 2 diagrams. We have a direct link to all of our test data, so it's super easy to find. We have some activity diagrams and sequence diagrams. State machine diagrams. Our logical architecture. Our physical architecture. Some battery sizing equations. Let's see what happens if we try to run it. Nope, we can't run it in HTML, but the reader can see that it exists. We have some battery trace values. And some reliability analyses to explain why our robot won't charge. And lastly, in HTML, you can view our risks. That's all we have. Thanks for watching.